So there's been some pretty drastic changes in the last 24 hours, and it's something that has not impacted price yet. But what I will say is that when it does, you're talking potentially trillions of dollars hitting the market. You're talking about retail really buying in a big way, and something that has been performing exceptionally well as of late, like ADA, is likely to continue performing exceptionally well, leading us to some of those big pumps like we have in fact been talking about. And I wanted to have a discussion about this with you guys. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So right now, at the time of filming this video, ADA is kind of floating around 79 cents. And I want people to really understand how good this pump has in fact been for ADA. We're talking 3 red days, including today, since November 6th. That is incredible. We're talking about 142% increase to the upside. One of the best performers, if not the best performer in crypto as of late. It's kind of left a lot of coins in the dust. It's left a lot of haters back down in this range waiting for lower prices. And the thing is retail hasn't even really hit in a big way yet. This is a lot of FOMO from inside the space currently. And what we're kind of waiting for is that retail pickup from outside the space. Now, what's interesting about this is retail is starting to pay attention again. If you guys remember, we've seen exchange downloads and things like that kind of dial back a little bit over the last week. We saw, Robinhood fall back into, I think it was actually above 100, the 100th ranked app on the App Store. We saw Coinbase fall back, I believe, into the 70s. But what's interesting about this is they're kind of making a resurgence now. For example, djed News actually pointed out the fact that Phantom Wallet climbed to number 6 in overall app rankings. And it's actually even better than that. Right now, it has actually climbed to number 4. So we're looking good there. But what's even more crazy about this is Coinbase has climbed back to number 28. Robinhood has climbed back to number 80. So we're back on the retail optic climb, and that's important, right? Because you're going to see a time where all these different exchange apps are in like the top 5. They're going to get huge downloads for retail. You're going to see a lot of capital entering the space, and the signs are showing that is about to hit. Now, what is also happening right now is some capital that we haven't seen since last market cycle, actually since the early part of alt season, may in fact be re-entering the market sometime in the near term as well. Now, we talked about this a while ago where Shanghai has actually determined that crypto is legal, right? It's legal ownership. It's considered property instead of a commodity or security or something like that. Now, I will say that they haven't completely unbanned crypto. There are still regulations in place that are preventing businesses currently from utilizing crypto. But what you're seeing is kind of this easing abroad. Now, they have actually multiple times come out and push back on the crypto industry. They basically banned crypto-ish in 2017. They banned mining operations and things like that in 2021, which is when we saw a huge drop off in the crypto market. We saw BTC drop from basically 62K down into the 30s. We saw kind of a big flash crash throughout the crypto market. But then we obviously rallied back. 69K was the high in terms of BTC. But the thing is now they're kind of softening their outlook here. If you guys remember, Hong Kong approved trading for crypto, I believe it was early last year, and ADA was in fact one of these assets that was on this very short list of approved assets. So you're going to actually see an even much bigger embrace abroad as we get deeper into this market cycle. All right. So that's something that is a big deal, but has not started hitting the crypto market yet in a very big way. Now, that being said as well, another big day from institutional money, $773 million in ads, right? The wave is hitting, okay? And right now, BTC is leading the way. It's broken out very heavily. We have a massive daily candle again, 3.73. And I say massive because, you climbed basically from 94K to 98K, setting a new all-time high of 98.4 and on the verge of possibly cracking 100K this week. I even talked about yesterday in a SHIB video that 100K may in fact be that point where alt season kicks off, where you start to see these assets really begin to run wild. In fact, when we do breach some of these levels right in here, when ADA makes another stab towards 85 cents, if it breaches that, don't be surprised if it's a very short run up to $1. All right, a range that ADA has not seen, obviously, since we were falling from the last bull market cycle. So we're in some very exciting times. And the wave, it's going to hit. Okay. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. All the signs are there. Retail's starting to get excited. BTC pushing to a new high. And frankly, once it cracks 100K, that's a lot of new optics that's going to be hitting the space. And you're starting to see even more crypto coverage everywhere. I'm even on the App Store right now. I'm getting advertisements for crypto.com. Just when you search apps in general, it's popping up as one of the top things, the suggested app for people. So it is very soon going to be in everybody's face. Your mom, your dog, your cousin, whoever is going to be in fact talking about crypto. I'm sure many of you guys have seen this in your daily lives. And the thing is you're so lucky to be in right now, and you don't realize how big this wave is in fact going to be. So this is some stuff that just has changed over the last 24 hours. What do you think this is going to snowball to as we get through the end of the year, as we get into the early part of next year, and we start to work our way into mass adoption? So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.